Hey, it's Katir's Aubrey here with Magical Adventures, and today I want to go ahead and discuss some latest Disney news. I'm going to go ahead and discuss Magic Kingdom, and I'm also going to discuss Disneyland. So Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom, also discussing a part of Disneyland. Not too much on Disneyland, but mostly Disney World. So my first thing that I'm going to discuss is the transportation change in Disney World. So they have made some transportation changes at Disney World, and I'm going to go ahead and start off with the buses. So basically for the buses, you guys, when you guys, the buses that take you to Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and such forth. So what I've heard right now, it states here, buses will be sanitized after every use. The drivers will be wearing facial masks, and they will be interchanging them out, and they have different facial masks that they can wear and put on. And then also, guys, they will be spraying the sanitation spray on every seat after the passengers get off. They have to spray down the buses. But the spray that they're using is not wipe off. They actually just spray it and it dries before the next group of passengers aboard the bus. Now, I want to talk about the capacity on the buses. Now, there will be 6 zones. I forgot to mention that there will be 6 zones on the buses when you guys board the bus. There will be 6 different zones. So when you do go to Disney World, you will see that happening, and the other park attendants will let you guys know about the 6 zones, which is the cast members. They'll let you know what the 6 zones are, where you need to stand, and such forth. Okay, so the capacity on the bus. It says for 1 party per zone, and then also the bus actually holds 60 guests. They had narrowed it down to limited capacity, guys, 16 to 18 guests per bus. So there's going to be only 16 to 18 guests per bus, unfortunately, to limit the capacity on the seating of the buses. Next, I want to discuss the monorail. Okay, guys, you guys know that monorail. Now, the monorail holds 300 guests. It has different box cars on one monorail train, and so basically, the train will now hold 75 to 100 people, which is limited to that amount. 75 to only 100. Now, it's only 1 party per box. Okay, guys, 1 party per box. Door will not there will be no commingling, basically. So once you guys enter, it's only 1 door per guest. So if you're a family and there's a family group, I believe you can still enter, but with the family, you can still enter as into one box only with your family. If it was just me by myself, I would only enter the box with nobody in but me. So basically, that's how it's going to be done when you guys do the monorail. Now, the ferry boats. You guys know about the ferry boats at Disney World. Now, the ferry boat holds 600 people. They had narrowed it down to only 200 people now. So when you guys are riding the ferry boats, it's not 600 anymore. They narrowed it down to 200 people, guests on the ferry boat. Now, the gondolas. You guys know about the gondolas, those gondolas that go around in circles high up in the air. They're really cool. I haven't gone on one yet. But of course, with the gondola, it's only going to be 1 person per gondola. If you're a group or a family group, there will be only 1 person to enter the gondola, unfortunately. I don't really know how that's going to be arranged when it comes to a family. But I believe they'll only limit it, like if it's a family, they might end up limiting it to 2 people per gondola. But if it was just me by myself, I would only enter 1 gondola by myself with no one in the gondola cart, unfortunately. So basically, yeah, guys, that's exactly what's happening right now with transportation. So please expect that when you do visit Disney World, the transportation, the gondolas, the ferry boats, and the monorail is going to be limited to capacity. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and go on to the next topic. something very sad that is not going to be happening at Magic Kingdom this year, and that will be the Not So Scary Halloween party at Magic Kingdom. Unfortunately, they will not be having that event because of the limited capacity crowd level, you guys. That is one of the most popular attractions at Magic Kingdom, is the Not So Scary, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. I've gone last year, I had a blast. But this time of this year, unfortunately, right now, there will be no Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. As far as Christmas, and as far as the Christmas one, I'm not too sure about that one, you guys. I wanted to go to the Christmas one this year because I've never gone before, but it looks like it might not happen. If they're going to shut down Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, they're going to probably end up shutting down the Christmas one as well, because they're almost kind of connected as the same event. And the very reason why they are going to be not doing these events, the Halloween event, the Not Scary Halloween party, is because the limited of crowds. It's going to be no parade. They're not going to have a parade. They're not going to have stage shows, and they're not going to do the fireworks. So it's not going to be, and then also you have to also realize about the candy exchanges, where the guests have to get the candy, and they put the cast members put the candy inside of the bag and stuff like that, because it's cross-contamination with another guest regarding the bags and everything. I don't know. That's probably part of the reason, because it's they're not being social distance. Basically, you're not social distance from a cast member. You're actually very close to the cast member when you are getting candy from the cast member. Now, as far as Disneyland, which is the Oogie Boogie Bash at DCA, I'm not sure, but they might end up canceling that event as well, because it's almost kind of like the same thing. There's contamination, crossing, giving candy to another person. It's not I'm so sorry. I don't mean to use the word contamination. I mean 6 feet. There's no 6 feet apart from the cast member and the guests when they get the candy. So don't be surprised, you guys, if the Oogie Boogie Bash at DCA might end up being canceled due to the 6 feet rule. There ain't going to be no parades. There's not going to be no fireworks. So unfortunately, that event might be canceled. Now, we're going to go ahead and go to the next topic, and that's going to be the annual pass holders will be able to go into the park for reservations, you guys. So basically at any time. So it states here, for the pass holders, you can only hold 2 Disney park reservations at a time. So you can only make 2 Disney park reservations at a time, just 2. That's it. There is no other time you can make a reservation. Just making only, you'll be able to only do 2. You will be able to only hold 2 Disney park reservations. My apologies. You'll only be able to hold 2 Disney park reservations for the annual pass holders. Okay, guys, this is just for the annual pass holder. I'm not an annual pass holder, but for those who are annual pass holders, you will be able to hold 2 Disney park reservations at any time. Now, there's some more that I want to discuss here. The next one would be no more park hopping to 4 parks till 2021 of September. So basically, you can't park hop. If you are an annual pass holder, you are not allowed to park hop. You can only visit 1 park per day. Yeah, only 1 park per visit. You can only visit 1 park per day. You cannot park hop. Even though you have an annual passport, they are not allowing that. The reason why is capacity. They have to limit the crowd capacity, guys. That's one of the reasons why they don't allow the park hopping anymore. And that might also have to do with DCA as well, and Disneyland. They might do the same thing. No park hopping. Which park you want to visit? Either DCA or Disneyland. Because it also limits the crowd level too. So, you know, that will be kind of controlled in a way. So yeah, unfortunately there won't be no park hopping. All right, the next topic I want to go ahead and discuss is theme park reservations. Okay, how this is going to be organized is going to be, the first is the resort guest. If you have theme park reservations, it's going to be, the first one will be the resort guest. The second will be the pass holders. and third will be ticket holders. So basically, for the theme park reservation, that's kind of the order that they're going to be going in. Is they're going to be doing the resort guests first, then comes next the pass holders, and then comes third the ticket holders. So that's kind of how they're going to kind of organize the park reservations. Now, let's see here. So basically, my next topic is discussing to start your booking, guys. Start booking your vacation for 2021. Start it now. Start on June 10th. Start booking June 28th, guys. Starting on June 28th, start booking for 2021 for your vacation. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be booking my vacation on June 28th. Start booking your Walt Disney World vacation for 2021. All right, my next topic is the Disney reservation system. So basically, this is the Disney reservation system. What you need to do starting on June 22nd. Listen, everybody, listen very carefully. Starting June 22nd, start making your reservations at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Start booking your reservation on June 22nd. And that's going to be on a Monday, Eastern Standard Time. I am in Las Vegas, Nevada. Sorry, I almost said California because that's where I used to live. I am in Las Vegas, Nevada. Florida is 3 hours ahead of me. So basically, that's kind of how it is. I have to book my vacation a little bit, like around 4 in the morning. And then all of a sudden I have to start booking my reservations. But basically, I already talked to my travel agent from Mickey Travels, and they actually stated that they will be starting on Monday of next week. That's next week on Monday, you guys, to start booking your reservations. And I would have to do it myself. My travel agent is not allowed to do it. I have to book my reservation myself, and I would have to meet with my travel agent and let her know, like, hey, let's go ahead and start the booking. So you would have to make a reservation for your booking on June 22nd, Eastern Standard Time, 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, okay? All right, let's go ahead and discuss Epcot. The Food and Wine Festival is still happening. That's right, guys. At Epcot, the Food and Wine Festival will be happening July 15th. Put that on your calendar. Mark your calendar. July 15th, the Food and Wine Festival will be starting. That is going to be going on. Then also, the next topic that I'm going to discuss is the Orange County Mayor of Florida is issuing executive order requiring face masks in any public space starting on June 20th. This is coming from the Florida Orange County Mayor. June 20th is going to be a requirement that you must wear your facial mask. Some people do not want to wear it, but you know what? I would wear it, you know, due to the health and cases that are happening, which are still happening till this day. But, you know, I know a lot of you don't want to wear the facial mask. It's just you can't breathe in it. It's hot. I know in Florida the weather is humid. It's hot. It's sticky. It's gross. And you don't want to wear that facial mask and sweating and everything. It would be best for you guys to experiment with different types of material of a facial mask. Buy different ones, see what works, what doesn't work. I'm hearing a lot of YouTubers they are telling their viewers that the ones that are disposable, I guess it's the hospital ones, those work really, really well because they're disposable. And I got 2 boxes of those at the 99-cent store. So basically, yeah, it would be a best bet to actually take a few different types of facial masks and test them out when you guys do visit Walt Disney World, okay? All right, so yes, they are calling all their cast members back. That's a great big deal, guys. Walt Disney World is calling all their cast members back to come to work. So yes, they're calling all their cast members back. All the cast members will be coming back to Disney World and going back to Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and everything. So that is a blessing to see them all back, and they do an amazing job. We have to give praise to all the cast members at all the theme parks. They do an amazing job. I have to admit, they do great, guys. Okay, Now, starting June 18th, book your dining reservations by phone. So now you can start booking your dining reservations by phone on June 18th, you guys. Start booking your dining reservations, whichever dining place that you're going to be going to. Start booking your dining reservations starting on June 18th, which actually is past. That was actually yesterday. June 18th was yesterday, so I hope you guys started booking your reservations for your dining plan. Something that I probably missed out on. I don't know if it's still reservations available, but it is what it is. Okay, as far as I already mentioned seasonal events, which is the Halloween event and the Christmas event, I already mentioned that. Yeah, that I had mentioned that the Halloween Not So Scary and everything has been unfortunately canceled. Alright, so I want to go ahead and go over 1 park per day at Disney World. No park hopping. I already went over that. So like I said before, there's no park hopping at any given time. You got to stay at 1 park. You can't go to Epcot, then go to Magic Kingdom on the same day. You have to make a reservation to go on different days, guys. See your calendar. See the reservation calendar and check on that to see which what slot date is available for you to go to visit the parks. Alright, so basically that's all I wanted to go ahead and cover for this daily news. So we're going to go ahead and end this video, but I also want to end this on a good note. Please just make sure that you guys follow all rules at Disney World, and that would be all the theme parks and Disney Springs, anywhere that Disney is owned by Disney. Follow their rules. Follow their health measures, their safety rules. Please listen to all the cast members when they are talking to you. Don't give them an attitude. Don't get mad. We're all going to be hot. We're all going to be bothered and tired about the facial mask. This is for your health and safety. It's very important that we all follow cast members' rules. We have to understand that Disney can do whatever they want at this given time. This is their property. They own what is safe for us. They own everything that is going on in their parks. They have a responsibility, you guys, to keep us safe. And that's what Disney World or Disneyland, and that's what they want for us, to be safe, you guys. This has been a tragic time for us, and now that everything is starting to finally reopen, we can actually take a breather and be able to go out and have an amazing Disney time. So with that said, please, I would advise you to wear your facial mask at the parks. Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios. I almost forgot which one that was. But please make sure that you guys wear your facial mask. It is so important. And actually get some stylish facial masks. Make it fun. You know, wear different type of designs and whatnot. And also, like I mentioned before, test the facial masks out according to the weather and how hot it is and what's good for you and what's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? So I would go ahead and recommend testing different facial masks. But like I said, please wear your facial mask, because there are still cases, you guys, happening in Florida. There are cases of the COVID still happening in Florida. Well, they call it Rona now, a new name. I'm like, oh, okay, they shortened it for Rona. But it's very important that we wear our facial mask. You know, if you decide not to wear your facial mask in public or wherever you're going to go, that's you. You know, you're just taking a risk, and you don't want to take a risk on this deadly disease, because it is a deadly disease and a deadly virus that you do not want to cross. So it's so important that we keep our hands washed, we clean our hands, sanitize our hands, especially if we're visiting the parks. I'm going to be extra cautious on making sure that when I visit the parks, I wash my hands, I use sanitizer, I drink plenty of water, and that's another thing, guys. Drink plenty of water. You got to have that H2O. Drink plenty of water. Do not drink out of that tap water from the parks. I know they clean it and I know they sanitize it, but my recommendation is get your own water or buy it in the parks. Alright, with that said, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning into this channel. If I missed anything, if you have, please leave a comment down below. Alright guys, thank you so much. If you guys like this video, like I said before, please don't forget to hit that bell notification, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, you guys, to my channel at Hatsketeers Magical Adventures. Alright guys, I will see you guys again next time on Hatsketeers Magical Adventures. Bye everybody!